What up, traders, and welcome to a live session here with FxBigDog. We're going to go ahead and check out the New Zealand rate decision coming out in the next 10 minutes. So get ready, get your charts opened up, get your dealing station open up, get ready to start trading, or at least go ahead and monitor what's going on. So we'll see you back in a bit. Alrighty, traders. Well, welcome to a live show here this evening. I'm sitting back, relaxing. You can see I'm all dressed up in white. Yep, I'm like the white knight tonight. Just getting ready to go ahead and take a look and see what's going to go down with the New Zealand rate decision. For those that have been following me, you'll notice that we did talk about the RBNZ monetary policy statement and the actual press conference taking place this evening. But first, before that takes place, we got the official cash rate. Looks like they're going to raise the rates 50 basis point, which is a little higher than what the Aussies did a couple of months ago. In fact, sorry, it's actually about maybe a month ago. Let me go ahead and take a look right here. It's early, I believe. Yep, it was early April. The 5th of April, they went ahead and raised the rates. Oh, I lie. No, it was not. Let's see here. Was it the early part of... Oh, all right. So this is April right here. Let's go to early part of May. And take... Oh, there it is. Okay, so they did not raise the rates in April, but they did go ahead and raise the rates in May. 3rd of May is the date. They raised it 25 basis point right here. That actually was... let's take a look here. That was the number. In fact, they came out saying that they're going to raise it to 0.25, but they actually raised it to 0.35. So they did surprise the market. Now, this was on the 3rd of May. Let's take a look and see what the market did on the 3rd of May. And we can go to any Aussie cross right here. Let's go to Aussie Cad. Take a look here on the Aussie Cad, and I'm going to flip over to, let's see the date here. This is it right here. So here's when the rate decision came out. You can see that we had the initial rally. Hold on, that's just the 4th. That's not right. Is this the date here? The 2nd. What day? What time was it? It was early morning. Let's take a look at the time. It was at 12:30 on the 3rd. So it was early morning on the 3rd. This looks like it right about here. There we go. There we go. All right, so this is what happened right here. So we had this candle right here was the actual rate decision right here. And the market was spiking back and forth a little bit, then eventually went up a little bullish. We had a pullback, and then we had the strong rally over the next day, strong rally, but then it came back all the way back and actually closed out everything that it gave in, everything that that forced the market up. Pull back down again, and we're sort of coming back down again right here. Now, when I could take a look at the numbers on the next day, and it looks like we had the FOMC. And what is this? This is Canadian, right? So Canadian data. I didn't see any Canadian data come out right after that. We did have on the 6th, we had some job numbers coming out for the Canadians. Let's see if that actually pulled the markets back down again. Let's see here. So it was on the 5th. Early morning 5th right here that pulled back. So early morning 5th, which is around about this time right here. So this is where we started seeing the markets pulling back on the 5th of May. So we'll see how that plays out this evening. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what it does this evening. I'm going to go ahead and check out the data that's reporting out. This is the data right here. You can see there's the official rate coming out in about 5 minutes from now. I don't think it'll surprise us to come out early. Nope, there it is there. So we're going to wait for the numbers to come out. It's another 5 minutes to go. I'm going to go to the Euro New Zealand dollar. And I'm going to be honest, I'm reviewing. I'm going to be reviewing 2 pairs. One is going to be the Euro New Zealand dollar right here. I'm looking for a setup on the 8 hours, so I'm not really going to jump in on a trade on this quite yet. but I am noticing that I'm getting a signal, a bearish signal right here. Now, I've got a bearish signal here on the 1 hour time frame telling me that the sellers are getting into the market right now, but I'm not seeing a confirmed entry yet. If I wanted to get a little more aggressive, I guess there would be the entry right about there. But if I'm waiting for more of a conservative setup, then this will be my 1, 2, 3 right here. And I'm looking for a break of 2. Or if I get a bearish candle appearing before I break 2, that might be an option right here. So if it's going to break 2, I'd like to get a confirmation here with the bears, confirming with a nice green bar, indicating that the bears are in control and that we've got the momentum behind there. So far, it's not showing me anything at the moment right now. And this is a 1 hour time frame, so which means that we'd have to wait until about 11 o'clock when the press conference takes place to actually see if that's going to be the candle that's going to go ahead and give us the confirmation. So here is the, I'm going to go ahead and put a horizontal line across there. I would like to see it actually trade just below this body right here. That will be sort of the signal. I'm going to call that my entry level. Or let's call it the confirmation level. Right about there. So we're going to go ahead and label it right here. We're going to keep an eye on that. Now, I also want to take a look at the New Zealand Cad. I do have some shorts in on New Zealand Cad. And I'm looking over here. Let's go ahead and pull up. I'm going to pull up my, where's my break-even point right here? I'm actually looking for it to drop back down to around about, that's actually a 60 pip drop. So that's a long ways down there. Let's see here. Okay, so that is a long ways down. So let's see a 60 point drop would mean prices would have to go ahead and take out around about 81.90. Gonna mark that off right here. So if price does drop below that, then there might be something in there as well. Also, the 1 hour is indicating that the bears are starting to load up the bus right here. We don't have an entry point yet. We're going to keep an eye on that as things progress. Is any one of you that are in trades at the moment right now? Let me know. If you're in any trades at the moment, we'll go ahead and take a look and see how the markets react. So this is where we're at right here. Go ahead and type up if you can actually hear me as well. I want to make sure the sound's coming through loud and clear. Should be good to go. All right. So we've got about 2 minutes left. Two pairs that I'm going to keep my eye on. Euro, New Zealand dollar right here. And, of course, the New Zealand Canadian dollar. We've got about 1 minute left. We're already starting to see a bearish move right here. We might see a bit of choppiness. You know, the market might have discounted the rate hike already. It might be priced in already. Let's see if they surprise us with something different, then the market's going to go wild. The markets are going to go wild. Really, we're just trying to monitor what's going on. I'm not going to be trying to jump in on this trade and put a trade in, a live trade in, but we're certainly going to take a look and see what it does and how the market reacts. Now, according to what we suspecting something to happen is we're expecting a New Zealand strength to come into play. That's based on fundamentals. From a technical perspective, I'll be honest with you, I'm expecting more of a bearish move on the New Zealand CAD based on technicals. Okay, Gibson, good. All right, there we go. Data's out. Let's go ahead and see the market reaction. I'm going to go ahead and see what the data reporting right here. Is it a 2%? Yep, it's at 2%. So they did hike it to 50 basis point. Initially, we had that downside move. We did say fundamentally we should expect a stronger New Zealand move. It is starting to move bullish at the moment right now. We'll see if that sustains itself right there. And we are seeing sort of an indication here. Got to break below this wave 2 right here. It's taking out that high. Okay, so price has actually gone to the 1.61, which is real interesting right here. So here we had an inside swing. We had the 1.618 right here at around about 82.94. Market actually came up to this level right here. I'm going to go ahead and look and see if the spreads have got a little bit wider on this. Yeah, the spreads have gone on 7-8 pips. So the spreads have definitely increased. You've seen an increase in spreads right here, and that's typical. I mean, that's normal, what we can see through this period. Let's go back to the euro, New Zealand dollar right here, and doing exactly what we suspected. Look at that. Euro New Zealand dollar sell off right here. We had an early sell, as I mentioned earlier on. We had an earlier sell right here where the markets confirmed a sell right here. Yeah, we had sellers in the market. And again, confirming that New Zealand is losing ground. Let's see if it continues to lose ground. This is the confirmation point right now. If you trade in the confirmation point, the break of the confirmation point, then clearly we have not broken yet. This is just a test of that. We need to actually close below this to confirm that the market's actually gone ahead and traded below that. So market is reacting strongly to the news. We do have the press conference also coming out around about in about an hour from now, and we'll see how the market reacts according to there. And of course, let's see how long this sustains itself right here as well. So a big move at the moment right now. Big move at the moment right now. And you can see right here we had a drop of about 140 pips right there. So 140 pip move on the Euro New Zealand dollar already. Spreads are around about 3 at the moment right now, which is pretty, it's wide. It's not extremely wide, but it is wide. Let's go take a look at New Zealand JPY. I'm going to go look at a couple of the JPY crosses right here. Let's take a look at New Zealand JPY. There's also a rally on that. What do I suspect from this long term? Well, it looks like we've got this inside structure right here. And I'm going to go ahead and do some housekeeping here. Let's do some housekeeping. So right there, I would suspect that the New Zealand JPY would be looking to sell off bearish. So again, this could be just a rally based on this bullish flag right here, right, coming off the support. Might just be a short-term rally as we see price moving back up again over here. So we got a bearish flag. There is a wave structure. We can see right here. We got a nice little wave structure sitting up right here. This will be our wave 1, 2. This will be 3 right here. So 4 will be at the backside of wave 1. That'll be 4. And there it is there. And then 5 would be a little lower down right here. Go ahead and plot that in there too as well. There will be 5 down here. And we'll go ahead and plot that in. So 77.85 would be the 5th wave down here. Right about there. So the market continues to be bullish on the New Zealand dollar. We did have the rate decision that came out. There it is. 2%. They raised the rates 50 basis point. No surprise to the market. That's what they speculated. And this is what they've gone ahead and done. Let's go to the New Zealand Cad again. Now, what I do want to look at as well on the New Zealand Cad right here is I want to look at these upward swings. And we do have a 1 point, there it is there, a 1.27 right here at 83.25. We'll see what the market does at that level there. All right, so far, price on the New Zealand from that low, we've seen an 80 pip rally. That was pretty quick. We can go up to about 91 pips, maybe a little bit more than that, 92 pips. This is a news report, so this could go higher, but let's see if this sustains itself. And by the way, if the market does go to this level right here, if we do see the market going to this level, and actually stall here, then what we'll be suspecting is the price start working its way back down to this low right here. So we'll probably go ahead and see the market take out the low right here. Now, what's also going to be important right here is, do we see price staying above this level right here? If it does not get to this level, the 127 right here, and we start seeing a stalling right here again, if it comes back below, we'll actually see the market take out the low right here. So we're chasing off to 82.20. So yeah, it looks like it's still pushing right here. So yeah, strong. Now let's take a look at the Aussie. All right, so Aussie Cad also seen a bit of a rally on the Aussie Cad. Let me go ahead and pull up my trading account while I monitor the price action here. All right, and so it looks like not a big hoo-ha at the moment right now. Okay. Okay. So we've got Aussie Cad also starting to push a little bit higher right here. This probably means that we might see some. Let's see if we can see some additional movement out of New Zealand US dollar right here. Oh, that's going to be also strong right here. So yeah, we're definitely seeing this across the board. Definitely seeing this across the board. Now let's go to the 8-hour. Let's go get a quick look at the 8-hour. And I want to go ahead and pull up the 8-hour just so I can see what's going on here in the 8-hour. Because we really follow the trends on the 8-hour. The 8-hour is really going to give us the trend setup right here. And you can see right there, we had a good buy setup right there. There was the buy setup there. And so far on the New Zealand US dollar, looks like the market has already moved up from the entry, moved up about 188 pips. Now let's go to the, let's take a look at the New Zealand. Let's see. This is the Euro New Zealand dollar right here. And let's go ahead and compress the charts a little, get some more data in here. There we go. And this is telling us at the moment right now, got a good little morning star, evening star setting up over here. Good evening star setting up here at the backside of the trend line. And we should see price starting to continue to fall. We got a confirmation right here. You can see here. And so this would be our confirmation here for that break. But if we get a bearish candle appearing here in the next few hours, then we could actually, in fact, around about 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. in Eastern Standard Time, if we get a bearish candle, we could start already getting in on a sell on the Euro New Zealand dollar right here. And if we get a break of this low, we could also go ahead and look to sell Euro New Zealand dollar. So it makes sense. Well, this could be a good setup. All right. Well, this pretty much wraps it up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little short introduction to the New Zealand rate decision. And I think everything's done. There's not going to be a lot of more movement until we have the press conference. Let me go back to the New Zealand Cad right here. And on the 8-hour on the New Zealand Cad, we do see that the overall, direction is bullish right here. And we did hit the 127. So we actually did hit the 127 right here. And so now I'm going to suspect that we're going to see some sort of correction move. I want to just go ahead and do something here on the 8-hour. I'm going to make some changes here to the swings. And I'm going to make adjustments here because I'm looking at this level here. Okay, so I'm actually seeing a higher on the 8-hour. I see 83.42 as the next target. Okay. So that means that traders, if we see a break, of this level, the market comes back below this level right here, I'm going to go ahead and mark it off. I'm going to say bearish towards, and let's get a number here, 82.24. So we'll probably see a move back down below here. Bearish. If we see price, if this candle doesn't sustain itself and the press conference is something different, maybe something comes out and says, hey, you know what, we're raising rates 50 basis point, but there's certainly we're certainly not out of the waters. We're going to continue to be aggressive on our rate decision. Or they talk about inflation, so that this inflation's out of hand, or whatever the case may be. We may end up seeing the New Zealand dollar weakening back below here. But I believe we have enough momentum with this confirmation down here. I believe we have enough momentum to push us back up towards this level right here at 83.42. So we're currently trading at 83.26. We got another 20 pips to go before it gets to that number. And I think from that point at 83.42, we're going to see a price move back to 82.24 right here. So if you like to write down things, go ahead and do that. Write down 83.42. All right, 83.42. And you'll be amazed how this number, 83.42 right here, once price gets to that level, we're going to see a bearish move back below this level right here, which is at around about 82. What is that level? 82.90. So we'll see another break back below 82.90, and a break below there will bring us back down to this level at 82.25. All right, so that'll be probably another 120 pip drop from that level there. Now, it's going to be real interesting to see how this plays out. But this doesn't mean, by the way, this doesn't mean that we're bearish. That just means that we're now setting ourselves up for the next big move. So if you take a look over here at the overall picture on this, it means that the New Zealand Canadian is trying to work its way up to higher levels. So maybe going to go back to retest a downward trend line coming across here. Let's go ahead and put that in. We could be seeing price trying to work its way up to this trend line right here. And in order to get there, right, in order for the market to get to that level, you're going to start seeing some nice wave structure taking place like this, so we can get to that trend line and find another resistance level. So a dip right here is just a corrective move. It's just resetting the market for the next big rally. So let's wait and see how that plays out. But yeah, I'll be expecting 83.42 to be the next resistance level, and then it moved back below 82.24, and then after 82.24, we'll start seeing a U-turn back again and starts looking for the next big rally. All right. Gibson says, what time frames do I normally trade? I jump between a 15-minute time frame, 1 hour time frame, 8-hour time frame, and daily time frame. So I do jump depending on the strategies that I trade. I trade with those different time frames. What I like to use is 8-hour and a daily time frame for directional bias, just to get the directional bias, find the turning points in the market, and then move down to the lower time frame, depending on the strategy, but move down to the lower time frame, 15-minute, 1 hour time frame, to go ahead and execute trades. All right. Okay, guys. Well, have a great evening. Good luck with your trading, and we'll see you next time. This is the FxBigDog signing off.